start from date of kill, place of slaughter, time of slaughter, suppliers. And it's all on this little label here. So down to the cuts then. We keep this tray, we'll probably keep another tray out of that lot exactly the same. We've got a breast of lamb, neck fillet of lamb, shoulder of lamb, but then we'll move the conversation on to this, which is the health mark. Good. Lamb shank, lamb chops, lamb chump steaks, and Valentine's Day. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to give you a couple of safety words now, because we're starting to go into butchery terminology, and this isn't about butchery, okay? It's about making an assessment of fitness for food. Joint, chop, steak. And if you remember those three, you're probably going to get somewhere, okay? Try and get a little bit more, but as base minimum, get the species correct, and joint, chop, steak will get you a long way. It'll get you a pass, okay?
I can't see the difference between that and that.
It's just there's a bone in the bone.
Oh, right, it's because
So that tends to go to chop, where that is boneless, tends to be more like a steak.
Right, okay.
Alright? Let's move on to beef. So this is somewhat more dark than lamb, okay? Generally because A, it's beef, and B, because we talked about this maturation that we do more with beef than we do with lamb. So we've got a selection of beef cuts, yeah? That's the top side, that's from the leg. Top side or silver side will be fine. We looked at this one, and there's lots of cartilaginous tissue in it, so it tends to notice something harder working, tougher muscle. So you're thinking legs, very similar to the shank over there. That gets us to shin of beef. That's a classic. You're probably going to get that one, right? All you rich students, I'm sure you have steak on a Friday night. So there's a sirloin steak. There's other kinds of steak, and we'll see those down in Cardiff Market, okay? That's a sirloin. And this is just an example that actually do trade beef for the bone, and that's a piece of brisket on the bone, or breast on the bone will be fine by me as well. Now, those of you who took a photograph about an hour ago of this, can you see the change in colour already? Yeah, it's starting to oxidise, and you see that, and you see it more and more and more. The only thing I can ask you is, this is down to volume. So you've seen this amount of volume today, go somewhere tomorrow, see a bit more volume. Go somewhere next week, see a bit more volume. And that's places at point of sale like Tesco's fine, Asda's fine, Morrison's fine, but you probably get a lot more out of a more traditional butcher shop like down in Cardiff Market. Everybody got with beef? You've seen health marks. So if it's applied by the food business operator, we tend to call them identification marks. Or if it's applied by the meat inspector in the abattoir, that's the true health mark. Shuffle up a bit. Here we have a tray of pork cuts. So we've got belly of pork there, pork shank or pork trotter, leg of pork, and loin of pork. We'll move the conversation quite quickly on to talk about health mark again and traceability. Talking of traceability, this will be on the tray like that, and we'll have a chat about some of the information that you can pull off the label, like point of kill, date of kill, place of kill, supplier. And these are a couple of pork chops. So try to remember those trays over there. This meat side is the, I don't think you get to a third, you'll be about a quarter of your exam, so we'll be through these quite quickly. About a third of the offal, about a third poultry and game, and then a little bit, like 10% on just ad hoc issues.
There's a joint chop steak, only,
No, I think try and use it where you can.
What would be the joint there?
Joint, chop.
So big pieces of joint. Do
Yeah.
you get pork steak or no?
You can do, and there's some pork steaks.
Pork loin.
Oh, they look like that.
They're like pork chops without the bones. Pork loin, don't
There's a
they? They call
pork
it
steak,
loin
yeah.
of pork, yeah.
Be adaptable. Try and use the information from there, get the species right, and use the information in another place. Now we have a good 20 minutes,